So Pisces, your week commencing the 19th of May forecast. I want to ask this question: how have you found Saturn in your sign the last 2 years? If you found it really challenging, it wouldn't be a surprise, but also it has been pushing you in some ways to modify your situation, so you're focusing on what's really important to you. But over the last year, one of the subplots is that Saturn has been in contact with your traditional ruler Jupiter for pretty well the whole of the year. When Jupiter's in a sign, it gives us opportunities, and you may have had an opportunity around where you live, how you live there, a family situation, but it's just that opportunity may not have manifested quite as speedily as you would have liked. So there could have been some frustration. Perhaps part of it is that you've been trying to spin so many different plates because you've had so many different demands. Well, the fact the Sun joins up with Jupiter in your fourth house this week is really very positive, because the Sun links back to your modern ruler Neptune straight away, but also to the psychological Pluto. Don't underestimate the inner resources you have to reach something or mold something that gives you a base for your existence, which is comfortable, secure, but also helps you feel at peace. So that's within reach over the next few weeks. But one of the other subplots of this week is that if you try to achieve any outstanding tasks and try to do them too quickly, the fact that Mercury in your third house, which clashes with Mars at the start of the week, could actually see you getting quite frazzled. So as much as it's good to be virtuous, give yourself an achievable to-do list. By the end of the week, if you don't, you could end up feeling somewhat frazzled. But also at the end of the week, Saturn waves goodbye to you for 3 months and 7 days. And I think that is something that you can celebrate, because Saturn moves to join with Neptune in your second house, which is life's foundations. But it's also becoming a bit more thrifty with your resources. But the link that Saturn has to the Sun at the end of this week also suggests that if you're patient in the way you go about moulding that emotional bubble that's so important for us all to have, don't expect it to all shape up instantly. Just chip away at it at your own pace, and it will lead to something that's profoundly satisfying for you. But certainly at the start of this week, there can be some excitement. Now, what about Mars's link with Venus? Well, I think that although Saturn can provide some moderation to your finances over these next 3 months, that link between Venus and Mars could be a good news story if you're waiting to hear about a rise, a job application. There could be something that actually really pleases you then, but it's the way you use your resources over the next 3 months which Saturn's asking you to be careful, because that's what Saturn does. It celebrates caution, and sometimes that's not a bad thing at all. Please join me at my new website at patrickarundell.com. There are so many celestial goodies that you can enjoy, including your daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, general, love and Vedic horoscopes, and my fantastic 3-card tarot. Please go to www.patrickarundell.com.